This is 6-1, number 21. We want to find the area between two curves. We have a parabola, which I'm going to graph in black, and we have a line, x plus 2, that I just graphed in red. To find out where they meet, you would set them equal to each other. So x squared plus 2x is going to equal x. So if I make it equal 0, I would subtract the x and subtract the 2. This factors into x plus 2, x minus 1. That tells me that they meet at -2 and at 1. If you put a 1 into either one of these, you're going to get a 3. If you put a -2 into either one of them, you're going to get a 0. And this thing is a parabola opening how? Upward. Please identify the region enclosed. You also need to draw a sample rectangle in that region. That rectangle will help you identify what curve is on top and what curve is on bottom. Area, you integrate the top curve minus the bottom curve. So what curve is on top? I think it's the line, isn't it? X plus 2. And what curve is on bottom would be the parabola x squared plus 2x. It's going to be dx, and what are my bounds on the x-axis? -2 to 1. So I'm boxing this in because that's the setup for my area. I will give you half credit for the setup, half credit for the solution. But if you don't get the setup, I doubt you'll get the solution. Now I'm going to recommend you clean it up before you solve it. So if I was to integrate, I think I have a -x squared. But what's x minus 2x? Is that another -x? And then plus 2. Always simplify before you integrate. As I was saying, you want to clean it up before you integrate. Otherwise, you're going to be doing double work. So I'm going to integrate, raise this to the one higher, divide by the one higher, raise it to the one higher, divide by the one higher, and 2 becomes 2x. If you put in your 1, you get a -1/3 minus a half. I'm putting in a 1, makes that a 2. So I put a 1 in. Minus, now I'm putting -2 in, makes -8/3. Times a negative makes a positive 8/3. -2 squared is 4 over 2, and 2 times -2 is -4. -1/3 and -8/3 is -9/3. -1/2 plus 4/2 is 3/2. And 2 plus 4 is 6. So this is -3 plus 3/2 plus 6, which becomes, I think, 3 plus 3/2, 6/2 plus 3/2. So the enclosed area has the region is 9/2. Again, box in your setup, box in your solution. I hope this helps.